today's episode, I have with me a content creator, a writer, Damilola Abraham.
When we talk about content creation, we would all agree with me that the advent of technology and internet actually brought about content creation.
Sure.
And for people to be able to entertain each other, for people to be able to make business adverts, and a lot of things actually brought about content creation. So content creation is basically for the internet's sake, in order to reach the mass,
Sure.
since a lot of people are now on the internet. So content creation actually fosters engagement. Yes, it fosters engagement.
If you want to get into content creation, all right, how do we get started?
How we get started is...
How you doing, bro?
Good afternoon, Ileyemi.
How you doing?
I'm doing fine. How are you too?
I'm honestly okay.
Okay,
Okay, let's put it like that. How was your week?
fine.
Wow. So today we want to talk about content creation, right? So about the last episode we had Angela Oluwa.
I saw it.
And that was really amazing. And she really gave us so many. But I felt like before diving into YouTube, let's talk about content creation. Like those who want to go into content, right? So, and I have you. You've been in that field for a very long time. So can you just tell us what content creation really means?
All right. First of all, I want to say thank you for giving me this opportunity.
Yes, sir.
So when we talk about content creation, we would all agree with me that the advent of technology and internet actually brought about content creation.
Sure.
And for people to be able to entertain each other, for people to be able to make business adverts, and a lot of things actually brought about content creation. So content creation is basically for the internet's sake, in order to reach the mass,
Sure.
since a lot of people are now on the internet. So content creation actually fosters engagement. Yes, it fosters engagement. And that's how I'll say
Wow.
about content
Wow.
creation.
Wow. Bro, that's it right there. So if you want to get into content creation, all right, how do we get started?
How we get started is actually simple, because you just have to have passion for whatever you want to do.
Sure.
So regardless of what it is, it may not be content creation. You just have to have a passion, and you have to be ready to learn, because getting into something nowadays is not something that you can get easily, or it's not something that will work out as fast as possible. But then when you have passion for it and you are resilient to push harder, then I think that would be enough for someone to be successful in any field.
Honestly. So how do we get ideas to what we want to do initially? So
In content creation, right?
yes.
Okay, this is one of the hardest things in content creation, and is the part of getting ideas, because one of my lecturers used to say something about when you have ideas, or he used to say something that ideas do not really come at a, let me say, easy way. Yes, ideas do not come easily. So sometimes you may be walking on the road, sometimes you may be doing something differently, and you will have some ideas pop into your mind. So ideas are something that comes at random. I mean, that's why some people will say inspiration, because actually inspiration drives ideas. Something can just drop into your mind and you feel like, let me do something like this. And for Ileyemi TV too, I believe that was what happened, that
Sure.
you were probably just doing something, and then it will be very nice. So ideas are just abstract stuffs that can come into your mind at any point in time. But then sitting down to brainstorm ideas too is actually there.
Yes.
And I would say that the normal inspiration, abstract inspiration, actually kills all the other sitting brainstorming stuffs.
Wow. So adding to that, getting ideas. I remember when I wanted to start the TV, I really don't know what I wanted to do. Right, I really don't know what I wanted to do. But I think I was cooking something that day, and then I felt like there are so many things that I don't know. You get, there are so many things I don't know. I failed in so many areas. I failed in business. I failed in like so many things, and so I felt like, okay, can I bring people to the show? People who are making it already in that field. let them come and share with us. And so I think that was how I got my own ideas too. And now I'll be bringing so many people from different fields. And so I think,
that's like you cooking and then you cooking again. Because content creation is about cooking too.
Yeah, sure.
So I resonate with your cooking ideas.
All right. So what's like the biggest challenge for content creators?
I would say the biggest challenge is, number one, lack of engagement on the internet. Like, I've spent so many hours. Okay, this should be BTS, but I believe that this particular thing we are doing here now, we've spent so many time setting up and everything. So just imagine you now uploading your content and then you are not getting engagement. I mean, that has to be one of the most challenging parts. But then another thing is coming up with ideas like we spoke about. So ideas are something that do not really come easily sometimes. And can be challenging a little bit. But then the most part is lack of engagement. I mean, after I have tried to cook something, bring something together, and then people are not, I'm not getting that feedback, that energy to push me to do more. So that's actually challenging.
Wow. That's amazing. So let's wrap things up with this. So what advice would you give to somebody who is getting into content creation?
Okay, the advice I would give to somebody getting into content creation is to be crazy. You get, I mean, we see a lot of skit makers out there now. They do crazy stuffs, and those crazy stuffs are actually what sells currently. So you have to be crazy with your ideas. You should not be thinking that, what will people say? Do you understand? So when you are going into it, know that you go into it fully and you can do whatever it takes to hit your goals and everything. So just be crazy with your ideas, like be crazy, basically. That's what I would say. And crazy simply means be creative too. So when you are creative and you are crazy at the same time, you sell fast.
Wow, I'm honestly grateful.
You want to shake it?
Honestly, I'm grateful for this session. Thank you so much for reaching out. Thank you so much.
My pleasure.
Thank you so much for watching our video. If you find value in this video, make sure you click the subscribe button, like, share. Share it to your friends, share it to your family. And also, if you want to connect with me and my guest and even the TV show, go down in the description below or in this video and you see everything. Everything right there. And I can't wait to see you in the next video to connect with you. Let's go.